Hey guys, welcome back to Slay the Spire. My name is Justice, and today we're going to be playing as the Watcher. And I think it's about time we had a successful Watcher run, right? I mean, last run, I feel like it looked really good until I just thoroughly destroyed the run with my own, Alright, so I've noticed something about myself during the series. I am, like, craving really crazy runs. Not, like, successful runs, not consistent runs, crazy runs. I want some really weird broken mechanic where I break the game and everything goes crazy. So what I'm going to try to do this time, is take my time and just build a deck that wins. No guarantees it's going to work out, but we're going to give it a shot. I think we're going to take the 21 damage, choose a rare colorless card, and then build a deck around it. That's what we're doing. That card is going to be... I'm actually thinking Transmutation might be a cool way to go. Because Transmutation will sync really well with the miracles that we naturally have as the Watcher, and I feel like that makes the most sense, right? We could also look at Chrysalis. But Transmutation being an X cost, I feel is just a little bit better with our specific deck type. So I'm going to take Transmutation. Even though Chrysalis might be more interesting, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's see how many elites we can take on. Oh, wow. There's one 2 elite path. There is a singular 2 elite path. Ouch. Alright, so we can go 1. Oh, okay, so the most fights we can have is 3, right? 3 fights. Not 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the most fights we can have is 3 before the first elite. I'm going to bypass the Emerald Elite here to go ahead and grab the rest, grab the additional elite, grab another rest, and then just work our way to the top. I feel like that's definitely the way to go. I'm feeling the left path. I want a few early fights so I can really get a deck going before we end up in a couple of these fights. Do we bother going ahead and erupting right now, or do we take Transmutation and set up for an interesting play? What's going to be the more consistent play? We could Miracle right now in Transmutation. Random colorless cards. They could be pretty much anything. There's a lot of really interesting colorless cards in the deck. I feel like that could be a way to go. It's not a bad way. This guy is just buffing himself right now, so it's not like we're going to take a ton of damage for this option. I'm down to give it a shot. We got Transmutation hand 1, which gives us stuff like Panache, first card I'm playing out of this group. Finesse, gain 2 block to draw 1 card. Draws us to defend. We can Madness to get a card for free. The reason I'm playing all these cards is because we're about to get a Panache proc. Oh, no, it's 2 more cards this hand. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get the Panache proc, but we have Panache active, which is going to be really strong. I'm going to Vigilance here, and just go ahead for a strike. It's going to give us the opportunity to come out of Vigilance into Wrath and gain some extra energy. All right, so he's blocking for 9. Can I... Wow, not a whole bunch of damage options currently. And this guy is scaling, so I do want to get this fight over with relatively quickly. Let's go ahead and erupt immediately. It's going to be 9 damage and Inner Wrath. When we come out of Calm, we're going to get 2 more energy, right? So that's 9 damage. We're going to have 3 energy to work with. That's going to let us do... it's an additional 3. So 9, 18, 27, 36. That's only 36 damage. That's not the kill. We do have this block for free. But with 36 damage not killing, we're going to be taking 24 damage from this guy. Right? I'm pretty sure I mapped that right. Wrath is deal and receive double damage. Oh, no, so that's not 9. That's 12. Okay, so we do kill. We do kill. Woo! Had to reread the card before I made a mistake. All right, cool. Alright, I think Consecrate's going to be the play here, just because Consecrate is going to allow us to have a little bit more AoE in a deck that currently has none, which, yeah, we're super early, so I'm not overly worried about that. And with our X-Cost cards, we have a chance to draw things like Panache that give us a good option for AoE. But I think Consecrate is a perfectly reasonable pickup here. Alright, room number 2. Let's hope we get another really good setup. So, I am just going to full block here. And then Consecrate for a little bit of damage. Call it good. Alright, we have no blocking opportunities here. But if I go into Wrath, we're going to be taking a lot of damage. But do we have Lethal? That would take 2 of our energy, then we'd only get 1 hit for 12. So that's 9 and 12, that's going to be 21. That's not lethal at all. Do we just go with our same buff the transmutation and look for some interesting colorless cards here? I don't see why not. I don't see a better option other than doing a small amount of damage here. Exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Shuffle 3 random attacks in your draw pile. They cost 0. Violence. Put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Okay, so the lack of energy makes violence not the play here. But at the start of your turn, play the top card in your draw pile. Sure. It has an opportunity to put us into Wrath randomly, which would be really cool. Shuffle 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. Actually, in hindsight, violence might pull those cards, right? It did. It absolutely did. We can do 5 damage, deal 12 damage, add an additional mantra. Okay, so let's just go ahead and burn through the cards that we have. We may have been able to erupt. No, because we used all of our energy to get these cards in the first place. Deal 9 damage, exit your stance. We're not in a stance yet, so that's just damage. Do we want to Purity a couple strikes out of the deck? I don't think it actually matters. What are we drawing here? Defend and Vigilance. I wish I could exhaust Defend. Let's go ahead and exhaust 2 strikes, just to clear up our deck a little bit and get Purity out of it. We take a 7 damage hit, which is unfortunate. What did we just hit him with? Oh, it doesn't exhaust. It just discards, right? So that was Empty Fist. Okay. Yeah, we'll just Vigilance and actually full Defend off that. So we just end turn and look for an opportunity to hit him, what, twice, and we win? Oh, nice. We are just absolutely annihilating this guy with the Mayhem procs. Okay, so we have Flurry of Blows. When you change stances, return this card from your discard pile to your hand, which is really good. I can have a lot of fun with that. If you're in Wrath, apply 3 Vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise in a Wrath. I think that's definitely a bit of a stronger play. And our only method of entering Wrath right now is the 2-cost Eruption that we have, which is pretty rough. I mean, Tranquility's all of these cards are great options. I wish I'd gotten them with other side cards, each of them like individually, because I would take every single one of these cards right now. But I'm going to say Indignation is going to be giving us the best chance to just go ham, because add Vulnerable to Wrath, it's a very big damage spike. Alright, so it's going to be Vigilance here. And then I'm going to go ahead and Miracle out a Transmutation, get Sadistic Nature into effect, and Metamorphosis. It's going to give us some extra attacks in our deck that cost 0 for this combat. We full block this turn. We are weak, so we have to keep that in mind. Consecrate does 3 damage to all enemies, which effectively pops the shield of these guys, right? But, we don't have enough for the kill on any of them, right? So we have 19 effective health, 14 and 5, 14 and 5. So 19 effective on all. I can do 3 damage, 4 and 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough for anything. We're realistically just going to be defending for all but 1 of their damage. And I probably could have actually gotten more damage output from striking and then consecrating. So that was a little bit of a slight misplay on my part. Reach Heaven deals 7 damage. So we have the kill here. And that puts us in Wrath. Wrath does 18 damage. Or Brilliance does, rather. Apply 1 weak is looking really good to me right now. Fear No Evil is a good way to get out of Wrath and into Calm. What do we have right now? We have a way of getting into Wrath, but we only have 1 way of getting out of Wrath. Maybe it is taking the Calm. They're both damage mitigation options, right? Getting out of Wrath reduces the damage that we take at the end of our turn, while also still being an attack, so we can still be aggressive when we do it. And applying 1 weak, also really good damage mitigation. I think we're going to go with Fear No Evil here. What does Fear No Evil upgrade to, actually? I have a limited experience with this class, so I'm learning while I go here. Deal 11 damage to the enemy. Okay, so it's not a cost reduction, it's just more damage. Gotcha. Do we want to heal 18 HP or remove a card from our deck? We could go removal. Get rid of a strike or a defend. Honestly, let us get back to our transmutations, or get to our transmutation earlier. We have a couple extra attack options. I think we just drop a strike here. I feel fine doing that. Transform a card? Sure. Let's go ahead and transform. How many? We'll transform a strike here as well. Signature move. Okay, so signature move can only be played if there's the only attack in your hand, but deals 30 damage. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, we're going to cut to the right, take on this elite. It is Tri-Sentries. Fun. We don't... Unfortunately, we did not draw our Transmutation on turn 1, so we're going to be looking at using the Speed Potion here whenever both of these enemies are attacking. So I want to be able to block as much of that as I can. Unfortunately, this is our biggest damage we could have done this turn. It was a single 15 total damage to all enemies. 5 damage each. Alright, so we're definitely not erupting here. Eruption would kill us. Actually, are we? We gain 2 more energy. Eruption does 9. We do an additional 12 each. So 9, 12, and 12, 24 plus 9, 31. Or no, 33. Not enough. But if we interact... Oh, we can only... Yeah, they have artifacts, so we can't apply vulnerable. And we have too many attacks in our hand to play signature move. Yeah, I think we're just going to be taking a pretty decent hit here, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. We didn't draw any defense, so I was hoping to Speed Potion, gain the 5 dex, and throw down a defending card, but we got nothing. Nothing at all. I wish we got our Wrath sources next turn. Or we had a Wrath source like Simmering Fury that'll kick in next turn that I can play. Yeah, that sucks. We're just going to do some damage to the backliner here. And then be a little sad that that's all we can do. Alright, the enemy intends to attack in our column. We're just having a rough life when it comes to draws right now. I think we're going to go ahead and double defend. Actually, no, we're going to single defend, and then we're going to Transmutation. Alright, we got Master of Strategy, draw 3 cards. We don't have any energy, so I don't really want to do that right now. Actually, do I? Do I want to cycle back through the deck to get back to our... No, I don't. Okay. Wrath cards are in front of us, not behind us. Alright, so Madness. Get a little bit of damage off with Fear No Evil. Yeah, I don't want to draw here. Okay, that's fine. We did get a panic button, so if we do get that on the big damage turn from the enemies, it is always an option. We are not having the best draws in this fight, though. Gain 10 block. Wait, we gain... Oh, dexterity down. Okay, I thought that was, that looked like the flex icon to me for a second. I was really confused. Alright. Do a little bit of damage to the backliner. Yeah, this is a very high damage fight for us right now. I'm not super happy about that. We're going to need a rest ASAP. Alright, so it's Eruption, Indignation, applying vulnerable to all of them and effectively just popping their artifact and then going back into Vigilance. Luckily, we can kill the backliner next turn as long as we draw a single damage card, but I'm not really liking where we're at right now. Alright, so Consecrate, 5 damage to all enemies. Takes out the backliner. Fear No Evil does a little bit of damage. We're already in Calm and it's free, so we'll take that. Signature Move does 30 damage. We can actually kill this frontliner as well, which is awesome. And then we don't need to do anything else. Okay, so this turn was actually really good for us. Entering Wrath doesn't help me at all here, and Defend doesn't full block. Actually, Entering Wrath does do something for me here. It gives me the opportunity to kill next turn. We Panic Button, giving us a full block, and then we just kill the enemy next turn with damage cards that we are going to draw. I'm willing them into existence. Do we want to actually just go back into Vigilance here? And then look for a go into Wrath and do more damage because we have the 2 extra energy turn next turn? What are we looking at drawing here? Maybe Eruption, Strike, Master of Strategy, or 5 Dazed? Yeah, we'll take the Vigilance. Not that it's going to help too much. Okay, cool. We did get Eruption. 9 damage to Inner Wrath. We know that our discard pile is full of mostly Dazed. Do we Erupt here? Okay, so we have Eruption. That's 9 damage. Okay, yeah, we kill. Nice. I was getting really nervous about this fight. It was not feeling very good. Omamori. Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. So that gives us the opportunity to play a little bit more aggressively with some of these question mark rooms. I think it's going to be Rushdown here. Just whenever you get into Wrath, you want to have as many options to deal damage as possible. Like, normally you don't want to go into Wrath until you're going for the kill, right? So I think Rushdown really helps us get there. I am looking to rest here. We have no HP. And we're taking a somewhat aggressive path. Like, the most aggressive path we could take out of the options in front of us. Wow, this is a crappy first turn, too. All right, so we're going to go ahead and Vigilance right away. Consecrate. Enemy buffs. Can I get away? All right, let's figure this out because I'm not trying to play crazy here. We go into Wrath, right? We deal 9 damage. We go Indignation, which is a skill which buffs the enemy and brings him up to 9 damage, but also gives him 3 vulnerable. That brings us down from 3 to 2 energy. Then we have signature move for 60 damage. That's the kill, right? Hold on. 77 minus 9. It's going to bring us 68. Vulnerable. No. And besides, it's not... Oh, yeah, it does, because vulnerable. Vulnerable. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Screw you, asshole. Oh, we drew 2 more strikes. Why did we draw 2 more strikes? That's only 36 damage. We're taking a hit here. Damn you, Rushdown. This is the only time I didn't want Rushdown. Alright, do we just go for 2 random colorless cards and hope that they save our bacon? Or do we just defend and strike? I think our most consistent play is defend and strike here. That's 18 damage, 12 damage. That's 30. Oh, wait, no, that's 20. Yeah. 18. Oh, it's 18. That's not enough. 24. That is enough. Okay. Lantern, pretty nice. First turn of combat, we get an extra energy. And I think Sash Whip's an option. What does Wreath of Flame actually do? So is this good for multi-hits, I guess? Other than that, what is its purpose, right? Your next... It's just a setup card for 1 energy that gives you 3 extra damage, or 5 extra damage, or 8? I don't know. I'm going to take Sash Whip here. We need damage mitigation. That was a really rough fight. I'm going to stick to the path that we've chosen on the right here. It's going to take us to another rest. Probably going to need. Do we ever deal 4 or less unblocked damage? I think the answer is no. But am I worried about the heart right now? And I think the answer is no. We just want to get through the ascensions. So I'm going to take every relic and buff that they offer me. I kind of want to get Transmutation upgraded, but... Can I get away with getting Transmutation upgraded whenever I have 18 health? I think the answer is no. We're going to have to heal. Alright, we have the bonus energy from our Lantern here, so I'm thinking it's going to be Rushdown, Defend, Miracle, Transmutation. Or actually, no, Rushdown, Miracle, Transmutation. Because realistically, we're going to get some type of defense from this, right? Some type, right? Pull an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Thinking ahead, draw 2 cards, put the card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Choose 1 of 3 cards, add this to your hand at cost 0 this turn. Okay, so this is our defense option we're looking for. When you scry, gain 3... Deal 7 damage. The last card played was an attack, gain energy. I think we take a follow-up here, but we don't have any attacks that we could play at the moment. Although, we can pull Consecrate. Consecrate being an attack follow-up, giving us energy back, which lets us play a Defend here to full block. Or we can Stash Whip for 10, but I think, yeah, Defend's definitely feeling a little bit better. And we don't have a Panache proc or anything to worry about, so we're just going to go ahead and end turn there. Play is going to be Vigilance here, and we're just going to wait for our next big Wrath turn. Yeah, like this. This is our next big Wrath turn. We immediately just kill the slime. Goodbye, my friend. And then follow up and strike, and we're done. Yeah, this character goes from 0 to lethal in an instant. Oh, like water. That is what I want. I want like water so badly. Tranquility is also a factor, but like water does so much for this class. I think it's a must pick. Maybe not in every situation, but I feel like it's most cases a must pick. We can Eruption and then Fear No Evil. So that's 2, 3. Gives us a chance to... Or Eruption, Consecrate, Fear No Evil. How much damage is that? I mean, we don't really have a better player, right? So let's go ahead and do that. 28. Fear No Evil, 16 damage, and we enter Calm. And then we can like Water here, giving us +5 block. We could have Miracle Striked in just 1. Yeah, we definitely could have Miracle Striked in just 1. We're going to take 2 damage because I didn't realize that. We're going to defend and then Transmutation like water full blocks for us. Play Magnetism and let's put Vigilance on the bottom of our draw pile and cost 0. Last played was an attack. Okay, so Stash Whip weakens him. Alright, Forethought the signature move to the bottom where it costs 0 and defend. Yeah, we're gonna get through this fight without taking any more damage, but definitely screwed up earlier. Gotta start keeping those things in mind. Don't want any of these, actually. Do I? Perseverance, maybe? When retained, increase its block by 2 this combat. We do need some good block cards, and we don't have anything clogging up our hand currently, so Perseverance is a good option. What is our upgrade for it? Increases block by 3? Not bad. Okay. Alright, big slime fight. 10 damage to all enemies. It's going to help out this fight a lot. I think we just have lethal here, right? We kill this one, and this one. We have a strike and a Fear No Evil. Yeah, we just clear this fight completely. Don't want. Good to go. Blessing of the Forge, and what are we looking at here? Halt, I think, is going to be a good pickup. Yeah, Halt is definitely the pickup I'm taking. We have an Indignation giving us vulnerable on the enemies, so I'm not as worried about picking that up. I think it's going to be Miracle the Transmutation. Because we're realistically going to get a block source, and if not, taking 6 damage isn't the scariest thing in the world. Or we just Transmutation, save the Miracle, and then use that for Defend if we need it. That might be a better pick. Alright, so we have Swift Strike, deals 6 damage. What's our effective health on these guys? This one's 21, this one is 23, and this one is 22. Gain 1 artifact exhaust. Sure, we'll just throw out a Panacea right now. Swift Strike for 6 damage on the one with the biggest health pool. Violence doesn't do anything for us other than maybe draw Consecrate. So we're going to want to draw 1 card first to replace that. Perseverance doesn't do anything. Oh, actually, Perseverance does start its retaining now. Violence here just to see if we draw Consecrate. Okay, Swift Strike again. A little bit of damage. We're going to go ahead and Miracle out of Defend here. Or, yeah, Defend is actually just as much block as Perseverance, so we might as well keep it. And we are blocking one of these weaknesses. Okay, so Consecrate, Sash Whip. Applies weakness. Actually, that's just a kill. Perseverance is 7 block, and then defend for 5. So we're going to take 1 hit. Or 1 damage here, I mean. If we were in Calm, I would say we just Erupt. Actually, we can just Erupt here, right? No. If we do, we don't kill. We only do 9 damage, and then we take 14 for no reason. So I guess the play is going to be Vigilance. And then Rushdown, making our Wrath turn when we do get it, after we cycle our entire deck back around. A much bigger hit. So... attack him. Sash Whip for 6, killing his buddy. And end turn. Swift Strike for 4, and then Fear No Evil finishes. I want to take follow-up here. Empty Fist may be a better pickup. I don't have enough experience knowing if that's correct. I want to say follow-up just gives me an extra attack every round for free. Or not every round, but on draw. I think we're healthy enough to get through this fight, even being the slime. So I'm going to go with the upgrade, and we're going to upgrade Transmutation. Upgraded colors cards are going to be a really big factor in this run. And let's go. We want to enter Wrath right away. Ooh, okay. Miracle out the Transmutation for a big draw. You get Flash of Steel for 12 damage and a card draw. Impatience doesn't do anything for us just now. But 50 damage. 50 damage brings them down to 78, right? Which almost almost splits him, but does not. Consecrate would split, so we don't want to do that just yet. We want a really big split next turn. Okay, follow up 14 damage, and then Fear No Evil? I don't think so, right? I think we like water, and then we wait for a better turn next turn. Okay, we got Eruption and Strike. Those are our 2 damaging abilities here. We managed to split at 48. Not the strongest split that I've ever seen, but not horrible. Okay, we have Sash Whip here for the weakness immediately on this target. Flash of Steel on that target as well, causing another split. We can halt here for a huge block for fun. Indignation applying vulnerable to both, and then Strike on this unit, bring him down to 2 HP and end turn. Cool. So he splits at 2, so that's 1 Consecration kills them. Ooh. $56 damage, kills the slime, and gives me gold. I think we take the 9 block. It's a little bit of a hit, but we're going to heal after this fight anyway. So really, we just need to survive this fight, right? It doesn't matter how much damage we take during it. We're still at Ascension 0 right now on this character. Consecrate kills the entire group of enemies. And we got the free money from our Hand of Greed there. What do you upgrade to? 2 cost. I don't see which one of these actually suits this deck the best. I mean, obviously, they're all really good cards, right? I don't think it's Judgment here. But what am I playing in Vault? Two costs, take an extra turn after this one with an upgrade. I don't know. I'm going to take the vault, and then we'll see what we can do with it. I honestly don't know what it's going to do for me right now. I don't think we can take the fusion hammer. We have a few too many cards that really want an upgrade right now, like water, indignation. What do you upgrade to? 5 vulnerable? Not necessarily, but we have like water that wants an upgrade. We have eruption, which wants an upgrade. We want to be able to go into wrath for cheaper. That's a really big change. And then I'm assuming vault also wants an upgrade. Maybe perseverance. We have a lot of upgrade targets that we're looking at. I don't really want to take Runic Dome because I don't know enough about the attack patterns of the enemies and will die 100% of the time. So I guess it's Sacred Bark here and we just don't get the extra energy, unfortunately. We have a 2 elite path with the Emerald Elite on the left side. I think that's where we're going to be going. We get 2 question mark rooms, and we have Omamori, so that actually is kind of ideal. But we also have the option to go with the same 2 elite path and have it take this path, and we have an early shop. I don't want to get 2 shops. That just feels pointless. I do really want to shop. We have 357 gold that we just haven't spent. It's burning a hole in my pocket right now. Alright, so this is just Vigilance, Defend. This is set up for our first Wrath turn coming up. Strike for a little bit of damage. Alright, ooh. Do we just Miracle out a really big Transmutation here? Or do we rush down and then Miracle out a big Transmutation? Alright, so the bomb is in play. Enemy takes 50 damage in 3 turns. That's pretty big. Sadistic Nature doesn't really do much for us right here. 1 of 3 cards, it costs 0. I'm going to take a Prostrate here. Let's give ourselves a little bit of Mantra. Alright, so we're in Calm, so Like Water is a very strong pickup here. Or we could Consecrate and Vault, just taking an extra turn after this one, just cycling towards our bomb faster and skipping this enemy's turn. Actually, we can follow up as well, gain that energy back, and then Vault. So this is one of the few situations where we have this bomb here, where that's a perfectly reasonable turn. 5 block, 10 block, 8 damage, and call it a day. Alright, so we have to do 21 damage to this enemy soon. Eey. Definitely didn't draw it, but block for all but 2. So it's going to be follow up, Like Water, and Defend here. It's going to defend us for 10 of the incoming 15. I definitely don't need another the bomb. Oh, we add a random. We'll take an Evaluate here. Okay, this full blocks for us. Please, draw me lethal. Please. 2 Mantra again. I want to avoid playing the rest of these so we don't get any more. Okay, cool. Consecrate, Sash Whip, finish. We're good. Whew, that was not fun. Deal 12 damage, gain block equal to unblocked damage dealt. I think that's a perfectly reasonable play. It plays well with our... When we're in Wrath, we can get a really big wallop. Okay, we're going to have a really big hit incoming from the enemy next turn because he's not attacking this turn. Maybe not a really big hit, but a big hit. A hit that I can't do much about. We'll just go ahead and wallop and then strike. We want to start getting through this barricade as early as possible. Wow. Double defend. Not a whole lot of options in this hand. Oh, that's not nice at all. We can like water, fear no evil. And then perseverance for the biggest block we can possibly have here. Which is only 5. It's really not great. So we're going to block for 10 against 20 incoming damage. Okay, so Indignation enters Wrath for us. Giving us 2 extra energy. Then we can Consecrate, allowing us to Sash Whip and Follow Up for an extra card draw. Okay, I'm down. And Signature Move is our only card in hand, or only attack in hand, so we just get the kill here. I think it's none of these. Yeah, I think it's none of these right now. Alright, question mark room, what do you got for me? Remove a card from my deck again? Alright, what are we looking at here? Remove a defend? Do we want another question mark? We have the Omamori. I'm kind of tempted to just risk some curses here so we can maybe get some good value. Ooh, 5 Apparition, lose 36 max HP. We're already not at full HP right now. We're down by, what, 18? So it's not the biggest health loss. But it also does fatten our deck up with 5 Apparitions. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Meow, I think. Agreed, she always makes the funnest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? Let's take it. 5 apparitions. We're going to lose a little bit of max HP here, which sucks, but apparitions can really help you get through those setup turns and set up a very strong turn after. Ooh, Horn Cleat is always a very strong second turn gain 14 block. A lot of times enemies buff on turn 1, and Horn Cleat gives you just a really strong answer to their big damage turn next. I like Simmering Fury. I like Lesson Learned here too. If we take Lesson Learned, we could have taken Fusion Hammer. We also have the Winged Boots to look at. It's an option. Starting to combo with 1 artifact. Actually, pretty much everything in this shop has some value. Alright, so we have 302. Alright, so we can go... if we take the Lesson Learned, which I'm thinking is probably the first one I'm looking at, right? So we end up with 153. It might just be Clockwork Souvenir or Simmering Fury at that point. With 153, we can take the Simmering Fury, and we could also take Battle Hymn. That leaves us with 46. Not a whole lot of money, but that's some really good value. Smite just is a 1-cost retain, deal 12 damage card. I think that might be a really decent turn. Alright, we'll just go down the line. Alright, so our pathing was to go for the Elite, Emerald Elite. And then we also have the option to cut off if we need a rest and go for that Elite. Okay, cool. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be smithing here is going to be Lesson Learned. Deal 13 damage to Fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck. Lesson Learned is something we're going to be trying to prioritize really heavily in every fight. Well, this is sad. I mean, Swivel's kind of nice, but at the same time, 8 block, the next attack you play costs 0. Do we have any big attacks, though? I mean, Sands of Time would be a good target for that, but... Signature Move, maybe? Do we have enough big attacks to say that that's worthwhile? Yeah, we'll take it. It adds some pretty good immediate value. Okay, so this is, not nice. The last attack, or last card play was an attack, apply weak. I think we're gonna Power Potion here, see what we get. I'm looking at Devotion here. Mantra helping us get to Divinity. Divinity might be our best answer to this enemy. Why do I have two of them? I'm very confused, but we're gonna Devotion, and then I'm gonna Vault here. Actually, I'm gonna Sash Whip and then Vault here. Effectively just skipping that last turn. We're gonna go ahead and Apparition. Eruption. Because we're already only taking 1 damage. Consecrate to get some damage off on this guy. Okay, so we've got follow-up for 14, and we gain an energy and draw a card. What's that going to get for us? Did we not draw a card? Am I misremembering what... okay, so it's only gain energy. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. We can Apparition here and Vigilance. Or just Apparition and Transmutation. I feel like it's going to be a little bit better. 2 vulnerable to all enemies. Metamorphosis. It's going to put some cards in our deck that are all free. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. We don't really need to battle him. We're just looking for lethal during our... Oh, we are in Divinity. Nice. Okay, so Wallop. Full blocks for us while doing 54 damage. That is a whole lot. Strike for 27, and then Conclude deals 54 and ends the fight for us. Perfect. All right, that wasn't bad. That was not bad. I still don't know why... Oh! Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness, so we get 2... Wow. I should have realized that. Ancient Tea set. When you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 additional energy. And I don't think we want another lesson learned. I think 1 is probably fine. Wait, it No. No? I think we take another halt here. Just a good source of block, especially in Wrath. Bottled Lightning. Choose a skill at the start of each combat. It is in your hand. Well, we all know that Transmutation Plus is about to be part of that. All right, let's go ahead and look at our Emerald Elite here. All right, Gremlins and Gremlin Leader. Okay, so first turn right off the bat is going to be Transmutation Plus. Get Master Strategy, draw 4 cards. Forethought, place a card at the bottom of your deck, and it costs 0 until played. Magnetism, add a random colorless card to your hand at the start of each turn. Add 2 random colorless cards into your hand, Exhaust. Add 1 random colorless card to your hand, Exhaust. We get a lot of transmutations this run. Let's go ahead and Consecrate for 5 damage to all enemies. Fear No Evil's 8 damage. Yeah, let's do that. Fear No Evil on this enemy kills him, right? And enters Calm for us, so when we do go into Wrath on a future turn, we'll be a lot better set up for that. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and throw Vigilance at the bottom for free, and end our turn. Ooh, that is a big hit from the enemy, unfortunately. What's the best value we can get out of this hand? It's going to be upgrading this hand. Halt only gives us 4, but it's something. Defend for 8. Rushdown is now free, so we'll play that. Perseverance is going to block for 7. It gives us a 19 block. He's doing 36 damage. That is a ridiculous amount of damage incoming, especially on a calm turn. I think it's going to be Perseverance and then Simmering Fury, giving us an opportunity to go into Wrath next turn. Okay, so we've got to take out the little gremlin. Or do we? Fatal means that it cannot kill a minion, so that wouldn't give us the upgrade. But Wallop kills him. Strike doesn't. So it might be Wallop on the frontliner. Follow up for 14 damage to Gremlin Leader, giving me the extra energy. Now we can play 3 turns of Apparition, which might be the play. Just giving us a whole bunch of intangible to mess around with. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Alright, Flash of Steel just does damage and draws a card for us, allowing us to Sash Whip for the weakness as well. Indignation actually applies 3 vulnerable to him, so we'll take that. And just extend our Apparition. I mean, we can block for the 3. What are we looking at for rest opportunities? 0 for a little bit. Maybe blocking for that 3 is a little bit more valuable. Not a whole lot of damage opportunities here. Draw a card. Yeah. I'm just fishing for the cards that we need to win this fight. Indignation applies 3 vulnerable to all of them. Let's Jack of all trades first. Forethought the Vault. Make Vault a free card whenever we play it. I don't know if we want to enter Calm just yet. We're going to Master Strategy and draw first. We could come out of Wrath and then immediately go back into Wrath next turn. Always an option. Let's draw. We have 2 black. We could also Transmutation for some more free colorless cards. Although I kind of like Fear No Evil for the kill on one of these. Higher health target, probably. Or just hit the Gremlin Leader. No, we want to kill one of them, if not multiple. And then we Simmering Fury, entering Wrath next turn. And then we place Swivel for 0 cost as well. Perfect, we managed to get him to not attack this turn, which is what I was looking for. Lesson learned. How much damage do you do? You were dealing 29 damage. Okay, do we have enough to... Ooh, Dark Shackles is a really good option here as well. We're really lacking in damaging skills this turn. We do 20 damage, bringing him down to 69. We can follow up for 15, bringing him down to 54. You're only doing 29 still, though. Perseverance is a 9 block. We can Dark Shackles the minion, bringing him down to 0, so we don't have to worry about him right now. Maybe it's Metamorphosis Plus here? Yeah, we're full blocked already. Using the Lesson Learned here wouldn't have been bad either. We'll Transmutation to see what we get. Dark Shackles, alright. Okay, do we have lethal? We've got to have lethal now, right? 6 damage, draw a card. Halt gives us 9 block. Consecrate does 7 damage to all. Consecrate does 7 damage to all, wiping out most of the gremlins. Sands of Time does lethal. What am I looking for? We already are full blocked. Am I trying to rotate back to... Am I trying to rotate back to Lesson Learned, is the question, and I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna try. Good instincts for fun. Definitely not Puritying this turn. Alright, strength buff on him, but he's not attacking. Definitely no mayhem here. Can Panache. Battle him to make sure we have the ability to kill whenever we need to. Halt for fun. Strike for 18, just bringing him down extremely low to make sure that we definitely have lethal. Yeah. We're not going to get it, are we? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, draw 1 card. This is our only opportunity to get it, so I'm going to give it a shot. Give me lesson learned. No. Damn. Okay, we'll concentrate for the finish. Too much incoming damage for me to really mess around that turn. 29 gold, we got a pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Emerald key, we got a gambler's brew. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Which, I don't know how that doubles, but maybe you draw double the amount? I'm not sure. Retain deal damage twice. Nah. Flying Sleeves is not super strong. Now, in certain decks, you get Establishment, which lets you lower the cost of cards that you retain, and then Flying Sleeves would be a lot more attractive in that deck. Maybe a second Perseverance here, just to have multiple cards sitting in my hand that I can use as large blocks when I need them. We'll take it. Keeping in mind that we have 14 total HP right now, I'm trying to play as intelligently as possible. Blind is going to apply 2 weak. Nice. Well, Madness here to make the strike free. Flash of Steel to draw a card. Madness, again, turns our Apparition free. We'll play that as well. Not that we really needed it, but it was about to exhaust anyway. Alright, Apparition blocks this turn. We just need to... You exhaust. I don't want to play you, but we could... Oh, yeah, we can't signature move. Unfortunate. But we full block, so it's not a problem. I am looking to lesson learn this fight, given the opportunity. Let's go ahead and Vigilance Apparition here. Also Consecrate for the small amount of damage. How many cards do we play? 3? Okay, good. We're going to have extra card draw next turn. Alright, like water. Unfortunately, lesson learned is behind us, right? So we have to wait until we get there. Let's get Rushdown active. We do have an Apparition in next draw. Okay, so I feel relatively safe saying go ahead and Indignation here. Oh, we don't have an Apparition in our next draw now. I forgot. I really need to keep in mind how Rushdown works. Do we just double Apparition here? And we've got the Perseverances in hand, so they'll sit here and reduce cost every turn while we wait. Okay, so we are in Wrath, giving us 19 total damage on this one. Flash of Steel, draw a card for me. Follow up does a little bit of damage, gives me some energy. Do we have the ability... No, why? Choose our Gambler's Brew here. Sash Whip. It's just not enough. Why? Why can't I have this? Come on. It's just, I'm having the roughest time getting these lessons learned off. Alright, well now, we're solid. As soon as we get it, we have it, but we have to cycle through our entire deck again before we can have it. And then we get a turn like this. Good thing we have Vault, actually. Vault, you're actually doing work. I wasn't sure when I took you that you would be useful, but... You're doing the thing. Lots of extra card draw this turn. Ooh, not Eruption. No. Halt. Blind as well. Honestly, we can just Vigilant here. Reducing his damage down to what? 5 times 3? 15? We already blocked that. And we don't need to be in Wrath to kill. We just need to draw Lesson Learned, and then say goodbye. Sweet. And we got an upgrade on Vault. Vault is now a 2 cost. Perfect. I'll take this Tranquility all day. Snecko! Oh, you're going to be fun, buddy. Let's go ahead and see what interesting things we can do this turn. What are you making free? Vigilance? Alright, we are in Calm now. What are you making free? Defend? Don't need that right now. Metamorphosis. This is kind of an interesting play. It's a lot of RNG and a little nerve-wrackingness. Alright, free apparition. Flurry of blows. Or defend. Oh, this is double apparition. This one less thing we have to worry about. Alright, so we can wallop for free for a pretty decent hit. We have Tranquility. We have Fear No Evil to go into Calm. We're already in Calm. But Fear No Evil is damage. Let's go ahead and Fear No Evil. We can also Sash Whip. And we can wallop, giving us a full block this turn. We'll go for the strike. Alright, apparition for free. Strike. Follow-up is going to be a recovery of 1 energy. Do we just vault here to cancel his attack? I think we do. I don't see any reason why not. Alright, apparition for free. We can eruption for all of our energy. Actually, I think we Fear No Evil first and then eruption. So we have 2 more turns of... I'm not worried about that 1 damage. I think we battle him here, just to make sure we have some smites. Alright, so that's 24 damage. Consecrate's going to be another 10. Do I want to do 18 damage? Yeah, we'll do 18 damage here, and then... Like Water... Tranquility, Simmering Fury. That'll give us the Wrath next turn and full block force. And we are looking desperately for something we are not finding. That is a lot of damage incoming. Can I full block that? If I can get out of... We can't get out of Wrath, unfortunately. 13 block and 11 block, 24. We don't have any halts in hand. No, I think we just have to kill here. I just want to use my my lesson learned here every opportunity I can, but that's way too much. Yeah, can't justify it. Cannot. Shuffle, discard in your draw pile. I like Tantrum. I like Tantrum a whole lot more than, what was the other one? Flying Sleeves? Or the one where you retain and deal 4 damage twice? I think Tantrum's a lot more efficient. This fight's gonna be rough. Okay, we can get Transmutation online. We can also look at Rushdown. Let's get Transmutation online. This is going to be one hell of a mayhem fight. Forethought the Vigilance. Let's go ahead and Miracle out the Like Water. And Forethought Rushdown. Okay, so we got our Apparition up that turn. Apparition again. Fear No Evil puts us in Calm, which gives us our Like Water. And we start focusing down the backliner. Deal 5 damage when you attack this enemy, gain 2 block. Alright, plenty of block this turn. Apparition just to extend it. Tranquility is going to stay with us, which is nice. It might be Tantrum this turn and just start going for kills. Alright, go ahead and halt here for 12. That's a full block. Consecrate wipes out the backliner, allowing us to play follow-up for free on this guy for the kill. Then we can smite... Oh, we can't signature move no matter how I do it, can we? No, we can't. That's fine. We can smite and then strike. And the enemy's about to die. So now we're just going to see if we can get to our lesson learned, and we did. Perfect. Go for the upgrade. Follow up. Nice. I think we're actually fine here. Snake Plant. One of my favorite painful enemies to fight. Alright, what you got for me, Transmutation? Sadistic Nature, Magnetism, Chrysalis. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mantra out an Apparition and then Prostrate. Okay, sweet. Apparition here. Only attack in your hand, unfortunately. I think we're just going to end up swiveling and follow-up. Swivel for the full block. We could also Mayhem, but Mayhem could get us in trouble in this fight. We'll see. Alright, Consecrate for a little bit of damage. We are not in Wrath or Calm. Vigilance like water. What attack would I want for my draw pile? I think we're fine. Oh. At the start of our next turn, we die. How do we live? How do... I feel like this still kills us, right? Why? Why? Why Blasphemy? No. Oh, Mayhem got us in trouble. Uh, 38 and 31 aren't enough. Can I vault to not die? Or does vault just kill me? No, vault kills me. Well, that was an unexpected turn of events. I thought we had a really cool thing going, but Occasionally, when you let RNG take the wheel, RNG says, die. And that's what happened to us today. So pretty unfortunate there. I'm kind of sad. But that was fun. Honestly, I had a really great time with that run. It was a fun run until it exploded in my face. But aren't they all? You know? That's how I feel sometimes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you did like, please like and subscribe. It will help the channel grow, and I'd really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I follow all gamers back. And if I don't talk to you guys there first, feel free to check out my Patreon. I'm pretty active on there. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Later.